Oh man, this heat. This heat is killing me. Man, the only good thing about this heat is this map. So, welcome to Oasis, and Oasis is one of the best designed maps in my opinion, and one of the ones with the most surprises because of these strategically placed hiding places, as well as a clear path to each individual base. With so many hiding places, barbarians can make great plays in this map. So, since we are going to be analyzing the Oasis map, let's first start from the left. So, on the left side, on the blue team, on the south, you have got your woods, kind of like a light or medium, I believe. Basically, you're going to get slowed down a bit, but most importantly, you've got these fields over here that will slow down the units and you will still be visible. This tall grass will allow you to stay invisible out of enemy sight while you're ambushing the enemy, or can just even march directly to the enemy's base. This goes for both sides, of course, but I say even more so for the blue side because you can be covered by the woods almost the entire way. And so here, if you are skirmishers, light infantry, or cavalry, this is where you can deploy. So let's talk about the fun part. Right here in the middle, you will see these areas. These are the Oasis primary artillery hills. Right here and right here. So these are important because your light artillery is mostly going to be set up over there, shooting towards the middle, preventing anything from getting past. And as you can see right over here on the blue side, on the southern side, you have got this tall grass, as well as on the red side, even though a little less, I think. The right here is the perfect hiding spot for skirmishers because guess what? Your enemy's walking from here, you have the perfect angle to hit them. Almost every one of your shots are going to be critical, are going to be nuke damage, so take advantage of that, and you are going to be invisible. Any fight that is locked down over here is in the favor of the red team. Now let's take a look for the blue team. This is not as much, simply because in the red team's case, here you got a direct line of fire, but here you do not. You do not even have a direct line of sight. But if you can lock the fight over here, you will get the same advantage. So the blue team needs to push it over there a little bit more. But on the other hand, we've got the westernmost area where the cavalry likes to duke it out. Here you can hide your pikemen, your skirmishers, another hiding spot. So you see this map is big on hiding spots, but the most battles take place roughly over here. So infantry, pikemen, if you guys can lock this area down, you will gain huge control over the map, preventing the enemy from walking over here and forcing them to wait until you're marching down, because there is no way that they can gain any vision without climbing atop of this hill of what you're doing. So you can climb from here or from over here and then attack their artillery hill. This is the secondary artillery hill, more defensive position. And the same thing for the red team, right over here. And for the red team, there's for both teams actually, there's a very nice patch of grass. I'm noticing that the red one might be a little bit bigger, but the red one is definitely more useful because here, as the enemy is walking towards your base, you can ambush them from this area and you have direct contact to your base. While the this one is not so much because it requires the enemy to pass through this area specifically, and there's just no point. It's much easier to go to the right, eliminate the enemy, and then go to the enemy base. But this is a slightly asymmetrical map, but it has been attempted to be as symmetrical as possible. These little asymmetries, I don't think they really make the game worse. Are either side of favored? I would say in this case the northern side, the red team, in this case the red flag, is a little bit more favored, but that's completely up to you on how would you like to decide it. Now, although the blue team, I would say, is a bit more favored when it comes to sneaking, because from what I'm seeing, this area is completely open, which means they're gonna be found out. But this is the general idea in the Oasis. This was my method of beating the heat, hopefully to distract myself long enough. Well, leave your comments on what you think below, because I'm not sure if I did perfect justice to this map. There are just so many things that can happen in this map that I think definitely should be in the competitive. So there's a lot of strategizing going on around this map. In most other maps, you would not see strategies built specifically for that map. The only other one I can think of is Capitoline Hill, and this one is one of those maps where you really need to know the map to take advantage of it. But, well, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.